Hi, everyone. Thanks for waking up and braving down for closing remarks. This has been exciting 40th, and there are a lot of things that I kind of wanted to share technically about the program. Not a lot of things. This will be quite brief. One of the goals for the 2019 symposium was really to showcase this extraordinarily large and just plain old extraordinary program of like 84 papers, I think, 80 plus papers. And we struggled with understanding the appropriate way, given some of the voting from last time, to say like, well, we're really stuck behind several options and we have to weigh the pros and cons. And we're so grateful for the technical committee for stepping in and having those conversations with us to understand technically how we could do a program that really showcases the papers and gives authors appropriate time and kind of help us step into a dual track in a way that seemed like it made the most sense for our community given the program size. And then to also find a way to celebrate the 40th that was really kind of thematic and budgetarily reasonable and throughout the whole event and really inclusive, meaning like you are part of it if you are here at all, as opposed to having kind of a separate party somewhere else or having to attach an extra fee to a 40th celebration, that we wanted everyone that was here at any point during the week to be able to participate. And I want to have a special thank you to Matthias. Matthias, are you in the room? For coordinating our 40th celebration session and for getting our Capture the Flag game up, which I think is really fun, and ribbons and all of the parts that allowed us to have this kind of thematic full program throughout the entire. This year we avoided increasing registration costs. And we maintained our high-value activities. So speed mentoring still exists. We had it earlier in the week to try to make those connections with mentors even earlier so that students could enjoy them throughout. We had fantastic reception for speed mentoring, more interest than we could accommodate, which is great, but also a little sad that we couldn't expand infinitely as a resource. We're video recording the symposium and releasing it shortly after. That's another high-value activity that we want to continue. And we're continuing to leverage paid professional support, which has been incredibly awesome, saving us money left and right. They pay for themselves in terms of finding ways to get our contracts lower, finding ways to have a nice printed program that was cheaper than the programs we had before, things like that. We made some good decisions. The registration total is up to 742. That's a misleading number. It includes people that came by with day passes to get Test of Time awards, press. So really probably the number of interest is this 656, which is a significant increase compared to last year. We broke a record. As you can see the trends for the past couple of years, and I'm so happy that we don't have a red bar this year. I'm so happy we didn't grow to the point that we had a wait list. We actually fit in this venue even with our astounding growth. It's always of interest to know how many of us are students versus members versus non-members. I'll only share the one statistic about this is the trend over the years of the students that are participating, and this year we saw an uptick, right? So we're a little bit between 35% and 40% in terms of the number of students at the conference. That is due in part to our phenomenal travel program. It's also due in part to programs like GrepSec that brought students for us. So we have this uptick. Very happy with that. And I just wanted to ask if you are on the organizing committee, if you could stand so that we could appreciate you. These are volunteers in our community that have worked for more than a year given the submission process. Please, if you're on the OC, please stand up so that we can thank you for your hard work and just recognize you. And I'm going to ask, if you're a mentor, will you stand? And if you participated in GrepSec, will you stand? Because you are all contributed significantly to our program. Just thank you to mentors. Thank you to people involved in workshops. Thank you so much. And I want to invite Matthias up to the stage to give us a little teaser. Our scavenger hunt is going on now. It ends today at noon. There's some kind of awesome commemorative mug prizes for people that are in the leaderboard. And I wanted him to maybe speak about how the progress is going.
Thank you. Do you have the clicker? Ah, here it is. Awesome. So a couple of updates from the treasure hunt. We've seen quite a bit of teams playing. So it had a somewhat slow start on Monday when we started with the CTF and the treasure hunt. And we've seen an uptick in people playing, and we are now at 95-ish people. And we've seen people solving and looking at challenges and massively submitting slides, solves, and trying to get into the leaderboard. We've seen a large amount of the challenges that we have solved. So most of the trivia challenges have been completed. There's only, I think, 2 or 3 left. Keep trying. Some of you are close. I see the wrong flags flying by. Some of them are super, super close. So it's one of the things you can look at. And a couple of other challenges are also open that require some reverse engineering and looking at things. The CTF or treasure hunt will continue until noon today, so you have a couple more hours to submit your flags. Still attend the talks though and ask questions, and don't forget to mingle. So it's about balancing and figuring out how to structure all these different things. Yesterday at 11 p.m. we had 93 users. It's 95 now, or 96. There were almost 240 correct answers submitted by this morning, with almost 3,000 wrong answers. 24 of the challenges have been solved. 3 of the trivias remain unsolved. 3 challenges remain unsolved as well. So there's more of you who can play and look at these challenges a bit more. We have, I think now, 56 people that have points. So keep submitting. You need to solve at least 3 challenges to win one of the prizes. There will be amazing prizes at noon, when I will hand over the list of winners to the registration desk, and you can grab your prize there if you're at the top of the list. There's one more, I think. Yes, deadline is at noon today. The winners will be announced on Twitter through the IEEE SSP Twitter account. The top 40 will receive a prize. I would like to thank everyone who contributed to this treasure hunt. This was not just myself. I merely added the challenges to the website. I want to thank many of the previous PC chairs and other members who helped collect all this information and pull everything together, especially for the trivia questions and giving me insights on all these earlier years. I want to thank 3 CTF teams and 6 people of those for providing all the binary challenges, reverse engineering challenges, pwning challenges. And I would like to give everybody who contributed to this treasure hunt a big applause for all their work. Thank you, guys. Get those flags in and win your prizes. Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, we're going to announce over Twitter and pick awards because we're going to be at lunch, enjoying lunch, so it'll be hard to make any other sort of announcement. So just as a reminder, Wednesday, scavenger hunt ends at noon. And the bridging reception is tonight. Everyone from the workshops and the symposium are welcome to have a drink and find us at the lower atrium. Lunch today is in the same location. If you're staying for the workshops tomorrow, we do have pretty amazing turnout in the workshops, and we're a little bigger than the lunchroom that we had. So look for signage. We're going to be in Garden tomorrow for lunch if you're staying through. It's a different location that it should be able to accommodate our group. The other option was having a weird overflow room. So it's better to just stay together. We're just seeing a different part of the hotel. It's on the same atrium level. It's just kind of around the corner. There will be signs. It's a lovely room, and it has a similar view to the view we've been enjoying over breakfasts and things. And I have the pleasure now of introducing your 2020 chair, Gabriella Ciaccarli, to go through, well, to show her OC for next year. Thank you. Let's.
Thanks. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for a great conference. And thank you all for being here. So next year, we will continue to have a great OC. A lot of the people on the 2019 OC actually accepted to continue to work with us, which is great, and I thank them. And I also thank the new people on the OC. I want to note that we will have a new position, a video chair position. We know that there is a lot of work to make the videos, but there is also a lot of work to organize everything. So we have a new chair for that. We are looking forward to more fun videos from you next year. I know that now the competitive spirit in you will come with some great ideas for next year as well. And what can I say? Please submit papers. 2020 already started. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all here next year, and thank you again.
And with that, we're going to enjoy our video previews for the coming day. We're going to see our final day of Oakland in about 30, right, it'll take about 30 minutes. So you see another day of Oakland in 30 minutes. Do we need to wait because we're running ahead? I don't know. I get to decide that, right? Let's do the video previews.